Oof, okay.
47 seconds between our PBs.
Okay, we good?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and jellyfish enthusiasts. Welcome to this exciting matchup today between Ben and the Dash and the Dash and the Dash and Mr. Tyfuzzle 25. It's going to be an interesting race, this one. The 144 FPS world record holder versus a very solid 60 FPS runner. A very close PBs here, roughly 50 seconds between them. Ben being a tricky opponent for Ty. This is a matchup I've been most looking forward to since the draw. One of the closest races based on PB differences. Joining me on comps today is the one and only Nico.
Hello again. Welcome back.
Let's have a good race today. Smiley face.
Gonna be good.
For sure, for sure. Both runners ready to begin.
Seems good on their end. Ben says ready in stream
Yep.
chat.
Tyfuzzle, are you ready?
I guess the thumbs up. Looks like it's gonna be good.
Let's go. Okay, so Nico, take us away.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And we are off.
Best of luck to both the runners, as always.
Hey, I'm endorsing a new...
So, Nico, who do you have your donuts on today?
I have my donuts, my whole 150 donuts that I feel like I could spare, on Ty. Mostly
Nice.
because I've seen Ty drive in this game. I have not seen Ben drive, so it's going to be more of a wild card for me.
Ben is 100% the most scariest fourth seed in my mind. He is a bit of a mystery. He comes up, he just pops in with a PB every now and then. You don't hear from him for a couple of months when he'll just chuck a PB in speedrun general and then leave for another couple of months. But
it do be like that, and I think considering I've not been in the community long enough, maybe this is Ben's return? Question mark.
no, Ben has just been floating about.
Go back home and talk.
He
Ooh,
was
good
in
from both by the looks of it.
yeah, he was in the last tournament, the randomizer tournament, so
I wasn't born before then. I'm only 6 weeks old. Nice bush strat from Ty.
yeah, Ty going for bush strat here instead of in Corner Keeper.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I respect it.
I blame society.
I wonder if either runner is gonna go for school roof. I don't think so,
This
but
car sure can take a beating.
one day I
Nothing
believe.
lasts forever. Everyone
Could be
talks
31 and you
about
still would have been
me.
born after the start of the rando tourney. That's fair.
Ah, so now we have an estimate birthday for Moman.
Finally, after all this time.
Oh my god.
Let's roll.
But
Wish I had a dog with a
Ben is
staff.
on the cusp of getting that sub 130, so
Piece of cake.
maybe we'll see it today. It would be quite hype if we did. Ty lost his first race versus Caleb in a race which was definitely winnable for him, so he definitely will try and put in a good showing today.
I gave it to Barney.
He won't want to lose here. It would be a bit of an upset, but
Oh, I forgot my...
Ty and Ben are really close in PBs.
Let's do this thing. Oh, I wanted a
I think one of the fun things, this is my third commentary, not that I'm counting, And both races I've watched so far have been close, down to the wire, down to, like, you know, the second half are home at 2. So, once again, we're looking at something that, you know, really could go towards either runner, should they both play their cards right.
I think the closest race I've commentated was Ty versus Ben, and that was 3 minutes apart. And then I did Has an LP, which was 7 minutes, and Larrikin Owlman, which was 10. So this should be a very, very interesting matchup. Quite a standard start to the race here. Early Homer 1 is pretty normal.
Looks like we're getting a bit of lag on Ben's end.
Yeah, unfortunately that happens with this sort of thing. One day we'll be big enough so we can all just go to one LAN place and do a LAN tournament over a week.
When's the first Shah meetup?
Well, small meetups have already happened, but like a full Shah tournament.
Yeah, ShahCon. Not quite getting the Lenny skip on Ty's end.
He got a half a Lenny push.
A half is better than nothing.
I'd give that Lenny push 3 out of 10.
And what about that car push of the Homer model right there?
Mistakes were made. Just a few more.
But for anybody who is new in chat, this is the 2021 tournament. We had a very successful tournament last year, and now we're bigger and better than ever before. Ty gets a decent... Yeah, that's a very nice Smithers strat there. He's in the Ute, which is probably my favorite one to use.
Ben, on the other hand, in the minivan, slightly stronger, but not as nice to handle.
How can I sleep? Sweet. Not like anyone likes these things.
Ty getting second try button jump, he's gonna go for the
We'll clean this mess up later.
normal cycle here.
Ben, unfortunately, not getting Smithers. This will be our first pull away from Ty.
Like anyone likes these
We are
things.
currently on a bit of a buffer, but not quite getting him stuck.
Stupid
He
like
had
a
room to turn out, so unfortunate for Ben.
later.
He should be able to get the backup, and that won't lose him too much time.
Anyone likes these things. Wow, I need a disco nap.
It's unfortunate, but yeah. It looks like he one-pickled him on the thing and then just hit him after.
Yeah.
famous bearded cartoon creator incarcerated in a Peruvian jail. In other news, local citizens are outraged over the discovery of surveillance cameras throughout the town. We go now to City Hall, where Mayor Quimby is fielding questions from an angry mob.
Yeah, a lot of runners use Traffic Car for Smithers. It is a very viable strat until you get to... If you're on low or FPS, like 60, you don't particularly want to do plow king anyway. The PBs of these runners are Tyfuzzle 25 on a 129.51 and Ben underdash on a 130. So they are pretty close.
About 48 seconds, we estimated.
Oh, out of control.
Well, I said roughly 50. I didn't
You
I didn't do any
You didn't
math.
do the maths.
Excelente. Looks harder than it is.
I think it'd be 47, but
Oh, I think
I don't fully remember what the ends were, but that's okay.
Ben went to say hi to the Scorpions, a very OG strat at the end of BBB. So whilst we have a bit of follow mission, what's your favorite mission in this game, Nico?
My favorite mission is sellouts when done right. I think it's very satisfying to watch. I think it's very satisfying to do, and I like Mr. Plow quite a bit.
Learn to
So
drive, dumbass.
that's my verdict.
What's
What
her
about you?
name again?
No. But yeah, what's your favorite mission?
BBB. We've already
Really?
had mine. Yeah. It just feels satisfying when you do it well. It's
I get
very
that.
nice. You don't have to deal with traffic. You don't have to deal with anything. It's just you of a game.
Get me?
That's
I'll
fair.
pay you in back rubs.
Traffic is gross.
Oh, in your face.
You don't have to drive. You just chill, destroy a few things.
Moving on to Bone Storm.
Marge
The
Simpson
tie.
at your service.
It's crashing time.
Bone Storm is pretty nice. He didn't get the first drop, but but Ty is definitely a good enough runner to still be able to get a good time here. And
yeah,
one
getting
thing,
quiet before the corner on the Krusty Burger.
Vengeance will
This could still be a shortcut. Oh,
this is
close.
one thing I realized earlier is just how many deli places there are next to that Krusty Burger. There's 4 in a couple of corners. Who needs 4 deli places and a Krusty Burger within like one stretch of road?
I mean, I've seen some of the high streets in the UK. They cram takeaway places in. No different to Springfield.
If only.
Ben, on the other hand, it's quite hard to tell what's going on just due to the
I need your help.
the stream kind of lag, unfortunately.
Please.
Yeah, it happens. As I said earlier, it happens. It's one of the issues of doing everything online. Some things just don't work some days.
His source on his Twitch is a 576p, which is something I don't think I've ever seen before. Very specific number.
I think mine usually tries to do 540.
I think I average 720. I don't think I get the privilege of 1080 just yet.
I gotta get the new. You got it.
Ty left Homer 1 quite nicely.
Yeah,
Just give me a second.
I mean, I didn't see the final time, but it did look good, considering, you know,
It was an 11:23.
a
Yeah,
23.
11:23. Yeah.
Very nice.
And Ty historically hasn't been known for great Homer 1s. So this is definitely good for him. If he can take momentum of his early game and
All right.
use that to propel him forward, he could get a nice PB out of this.
Easy peasy.
Ben's stream is up and working on his own single stream, so hopefully we'll see the stream soon reflect that. But by the looks of it, he is a little behind Ty. We couldn't quite tell what went on in Bone Storm, but we will be able to shortly work out how far behind he actually is.
Yeah, Ty was 15 seconds green on his PB out of Homer 1, so
That's really good.
he hasn't PB'd in 3 months, so I know he's been playing it.
Spoil it, but there is a slight delay between Ben's stream and our own, and therefore I am aware of the time he gets finishing. But it looks like we're coming up to, you know,
Sorry, Bob.
around 40 seconds or so behind Ty. Obviously Smithers playing a little bit of an effect in that, but again, can't quite comment on anything that happened during FBI or Bone Storm just due to the latency. Nobody's fault, like you said. Something that happens with
Yeah,
online, but it's good to see Ben back.
yeah, he got a 1202 Homo 1, which on 60 isn't too bad. He is now not moving. I don't know what is happening. He hasn't moved for 20 seconds. And now he's moving again.
Something off stream, taking the time loss to ensure a slightly smoother stream, possibly on his end.
Yeah. That makes sense. This is upper bracket. This is Skinner. Ty is 0-1 in the group so far, and this is Ben's first race in the group. Ty being 30th in ASM and Ben being 35th.
Very close brackets, very close positions, which in these kind of, top brackets, you are going to see runners within a minute of each other in terms of PBs, where the seeds kind of start to overlap.
Yeah. You do see that a lot in the lower bracket as well, apart from seed 5s, but seed 6, 7, and 8 are really close, but 1202 from Ben is quite typical of being on 60.
Mm-hmm.
You do not get anywhere near as many boosts in the early game, and you really notice the differences. If you just play on a bit higher FPS for a couple of days, you really notice like how good your Homo 1s can be in comparison to 60. But each FPS really has their advantages.
Of course. Guess FPS isn't something you worry about too much, looking to, change things up to the current meta, unless you're a proper seed 1 player who plays a lot.
I think
someone at my
anyone...
level, I think it's very much you choose your FPS and you play at that FPS until you get better.
I'm pretty sure most people in the upper bracket look to do the meta stuff, or at least like the top half of the upper bracket. Once you get to like the sub 130 mark, or go in for a sub 130 mark, you have to more play to some sort of route and meta. Whereas anything below that, you can get away with doing a lot of things.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
The difference between seed 1 and 2 especially is very, very small this year.
100%.
Whoa, wicked.
Interestingly, at last year's tournament, Ty was a seed 3, which would equate to a seed 5 or 6 now, and Ben was a seed 2, which would be a seed 3 or 4 now, and yeah. Ty has really improved a lot in the last year. He got the sub 130 that he was aiming for. And Ben has slowly improved his time. Not quite as much as Ty, but enough to make this race really juicy.
I think in the last, year and a half, there's been a lot more exposure to Simpsons Hit and Run. A lot of people have come back. A lot of people have joined. A lot of people have started taking it seriously. It's gone from being, a game on speedrun.com to being like a game that you see on like, the kind of front pages. It's got a bunch of active runners compared to, other games. Like the popularity of this game has really shot up in the last year or two.
For sure, a lot of people joined in the last year, especially around the tournament last year. The exposure of that really helped, and just generally people not having things to do really helped.
100%. If anything, good came out of lockdowns and COVID, it's speedrun community really picked up in many different games. I've seen games that have only got like a couple of runners become super popular for no reason, other than the fact that people had things to do.
Yeah. And I know you haven't run the game for long, but you were talking about how you randomly have been watching this game since the LP Bill Mango days.
I was here for the sub 4 in Hundo.
Nice one.
Under a different name, but we don't talk about that. But yeah, I've been following the game's development and then kind of left around the out of bounds kind of period and then came back to it once I finally built my own computer and started to learn the game's root and such. But to see like how far this game has come since watching it like 5 years ago, this is really something.
That was totally awesome.
I'm making a nice cycle with the better than beef train right there.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, and the jump from Ben is going to be pretty textbook.
Look good.
Watch the dang road.
Woo, nice one.
Oh, now we got to deliver the
By finishing, you know, better than beef with the upper 600 in coins. It's pretty nice as well. Meanwhile, Ben's sitting at a comfortable 707 coins before even starting better than beef.
Simpsons
So
style.
that's quite nice. You've got to say, like, the coins are looking good. And the last 2 races I've commentated, the coins have been really tight and have almost been the decider in parts of the race. So to see 2 runs at this point with, you know, stronger kind of coin routes, it does make a difference.
Whoa, wicked.
It does, but I feel like people have
I got
got a lot better at managing poor coins as well.
that was totally awesome.
We can work on less nowadays. We can make a meal out of nothing, really.
A singular crumb.
Bart
Yeah.
Simpson at your service.
I going for the monkeys route I'm less familiar with, but, you know, absolutely fascinated by, leaving the hospital for now.
Yeah, there's a few monkeys rides that not many people do, but
Whoa, wicked.
this one is slightly faster. A lot of people just don't do it, and I know I don't do it because I just like
Woo, nice.
the old route.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. Whee! Ah, increíble.
Yeah, it's a second, yeah. It's one of those things that because it changes so much of your muscle memory and how you do things like naturally, 1 second for that, the amount of time you have to put in to learn the new route, isn't necessarily worth it unless you're bored one day, which I'm pretty sure Ty was when he learns it.
Or unless you're 1 second away from getting world record.
Finally, my years of ballet are paying off. Collecting these
So the time is
Oh,
you're all
getting the
mine.
toy, let's go.
Wouldn't be too much trouble
we love
if I
collector
really had a new
cards.
car.
Let's go.
Welcome.
All right, that was so cool.
Ty is on pace for 23
Here's your last
potentially.
Fine by me.
Meanwhile, Ben Sellout's
That was
best,
expensive.
not best, Ben Sellout's PB finishes at 25, so we could still see him green out of this. He was green on better than beef, so we could be in the positives before, or in the negatives, I guess. Leaving Bart for potentially both runners.
He needs a 153 to get a 23. So I think it's possible. Ty's best is a 152, which is a improvable best. So you never know.
That was
It could-
A nice second car from Ty. An interesting, you know, kind of ramming it back and forth instead of letting it follow its natural path, but it worked.
Yeah, that's usually what you should do to make it go faster. Well, this
Lisa did it.
traffic got in his way a little. He needed a good sellout to get the 23, but he'll take a low 24. His PB is a 24 3x, so he's gonna be ahead.
Take that.
And finishing up Monkeys with a huge 776 coins. Real good coins on both ends. It's gonna be interesting to see how they, you know, approach Lisa. Now, is Ty gonna get the cutscene skip?
I am the king. Yo, lift.
Nice, 3 paws. What we like to see.
That was not the great sellouts that Ty needed though to get the 23. He is about 15 seconds ahead of PB, so he'll be happy with that for sure.
I hope Bart gets blamed for that.
We don't have deflector shields, you know.
And struggling with the second car to get the hits off on it that he needs. But it should work out for the third car, not having to stray too far from the normal path.
Yeah, he'll lose a couple of seconds there, but with how much time Ty lost in the on the fourth car, he can make up some time still.
Sweet forward momentum.
I'm in a bit of trouble with this third car as well. It seems those final hits are eluding him.
The value of this activity.
And not being able to get either of those vents there, he definitely could have got that one of them potentially, but doesn't get either. His coins seem to be okay from what I remember, so it shouldn't be too bad. It's not detrimental to his route, but
Now
oh yeah, Bregaman, GG on your sub 150, and thanks for a raid, and thanks Spruce for a raid as well earlier.
Let's just do this.
The double
I
rate.
missed it. Yeah.
Welcome in, pro gamers. I'm gonna see a cutscene skip from Ben.
No.
Unfortunately not.
Ah, that is very unfortunate. Ben was on good pace
Really good
compared
pace.
to PB.
These are recycled.
Not like
He
this,
was-
chat.
He was 14 seconds.
That's gotta feel bad, especially in a race that's gonna be so close as it is.
For sure, yes.
I hope I can buff that out.
I absolutely clearing the 900 coin mark before the final part of Clueless. Yeah, well, Ben's gonna have some catching up to do, which is unfortunate. Not the first cutscene skip we've missed, but the race isn't completely over yet. Ooh, and Ty not quite getting the boat jump either. It's unfortunate for both runners.
Yes, I know which one I'd rather take though. I'd rather take the missed bow jump than the missed cutscene.
100%.
Plus, you can go for a bow jump in 3-7 if you want to. It's not too bad, and if you're confident with your bow jump, it is actually worth it.
Yeah, I got my mojo working now.
Nick Millhouse off the side of the cliff. Check.
Whoa, hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
Lisa Simpson.
We've got bonfire on Ty's end.
Dealing with our parked car very nicely. Textbook.
Human crickets. I am a lean, mean
Um,
Vindaloo machine.
But yeah, it's really nice to see so far how many people have PB'd either in tournament races or just doing prep work for the tournament. It's making the groups a lot tighter, especially in the lower bracket. Seeing so many people improve their time from when the tournament started, it's insane to see.
100%. And you know, I got a PB like the day before the updates closed. As did like 3 other runners. We've seen currently 5 personal bests in the tournament so far. So, I mean, we're only like 3 days in, so anything could happen. I think the real thing we're going to be looking for as well for personal bests is, are we going to get some sub 140s? Are we going to get some sub 150s? Even possibly some sub 130s?
I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of sub 130s in this tournament. I know Bacon got it, not in a tournament race, but outside of it since the tournament started as well, or just before the tournament started, which is pretty cool to see. There's so many runners being on form right now that every like time range has a plot point at the moment, which is really nice.
I mean, I literally got bopped by Thermal like yesterday, so even there's competition.
For sure, for sure.
So we're on to the last part of Clueless for Ben. He's seeing his coin route here. We'll be taking Krusty Lou.
Here we are, safe and sound. Oh dear.
Very nice second car on Ty stream.
I hope these are recyclable. Watch where you're going.
For sure,
Very
yeah.
selfish. Hoping for that good third car. This could be a pull ahead if Ben doesn't quite get the hellfish that Ty does.
Ow, my hair.
Well, just Ben having to get Krusty Lou is a pull ahead for Ty, because Ty doesn't get Krusty Lou. He might go for boat jump later, might
Jump
not.
up to Electric Boogaloo.
This thing.
Bonfire for Ben.
I speed pretty good for a cop.
Ooh,
Strike one.
that fish van in the way. Have to see
Yeah.
a restart mission here.
All crimes.
I hope those were recyclable.
It's with
It is a little tougher on
Hope those
60.
were recyclable.
The strat itself is pretty much the same, but if Cleater starts trying to fight you, it's harder to correct it on 60. If you get a good hit, it tends to be fine.
It
But-
literally drive over the Longhorn in one of my last practices, being on 60. Oh, we see Snake taking the long way around on Ty stream. This is unfortunate.
Yeah, he just drives around,
Gotta go.
wants to show you the scenic route. And Ty getting caught
Yeah,
up.
just- This is gonna be clutch.
We've seen a couple of fails in sleuthing so far this tournament.
Oh, and with the late drop as well. It's unfortunate all around. Luckily, being able to take the bridge back, not having to drive all the way around. But that's going to be some unfortunate time loss for Ty.
Yeah, I haven't really
Just the
seen.
Lumber King. Very nice, Falco.
Yeah, I haven't really seen Snake take that route before, but
I've seen it happen once. It's
yeah,
unfortunate.
the base principle is just triggers, where triggers are, and if they get pushed out of the way by a certain amount, they then try to look for the next trigger that they can go to.
The AI is very babyish in this game. They miss a single checkpoint and they will
I need a
do whatever they can to deviate back to it.
Chief Wiggum.
Yeah, the programming of this game was
Oh,
Gotta go. What?
quite linear from what I can tell.
stream has ended on Discord apparently
Have a good life.
for me. Panic Basket.
Plenty of good living here.
No worries. You're watching on a slight delay. Awesome.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much for the quick resolution. Oh, not quite getting the suicide at the bottom of the bridge, but you know, still a good first car. What else would you call it?
that is one thing I didn't expect to hear today.
Suicide bridge. Oh no, that is unfortunate. Actually, now that you think about it. Apologies.
Ah.
Didn't quite catch the third car. Sorry, the second car.
It was very textbook. He hit him, spun him round, smacked him against the wall, blew him up. Bish bash bosh. Real
I'm
good.
not going to see the ground pound on the third car, but a very good third car nonetheless.
I think this is one of the few races where there hasn't been a bust yet, but there's still time.
There's still time. I commentated a race with 4 busts earlier, so, you know, it's almost delightful to see a change. Also, fast limo for Ty. Very nice.
Yeah. At the tattoo shop, something we're both quite familiar with.
Of course. Still time for a bust. You know it, Inverse. Oh, and Finn with the raid as well. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Oh, the failed platform. Oh no! Ty, no!
Ty, please.
There we go.
Cue the Benny Hill music. Even though I don't think that's a Benny Hill one.
Yes, Quimby. I have a single tattoo, but it's my entire body.
I'll do my best.
No, JK. The serious answer, I have more than 20, less than 30. I couldn't tell you how many I have.
I think I have between 10 and 15. I don't remember.
Oh, the failed mission on 4-1 from Ty. That is unfortunate.
That is... We've seen it a couple of times so far this tournament. A surprising amount of, like, small fails we've seen.
Any Shah tattoos? I have a donut Homer on my leg. And I am not joking about this.
I have a Diddy Kong. Is that close enough?
I don't remember the Diddy Kong cameo in this game, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Don't start an unfortunate timer counter. Oh no! Getting the, well, sideways question mark? Donut fire?
Yeah, that's actually... I'm pretty sure that's faster. Optimally, that's faster.
But with the near escape as well, that was quite clutch.
Yeah, did you not see the Diddy Kong cameo exclusive to the GameCube version?
I didn't have a GameCube growing up because I was poor.
There you go. For half a second, you see a giant Diddy Kong on the screen.
Wow. You love to see it. Diddy Kong is in the monkey box. Oh yeah, like Diddy Kong. The Donkey Kong rap is actually just based off of like the monkey's mission.
Exactly, yeah, it's just all the Kong family just jump out of a monkey box.
You had a GameCube growing up because you were poor. I had a second-hand PS1 and a DS Lite, and that was good enough for me. And then I got a laptop when I was 11, and I emulated every game I ever wanted to play. I skipped consoles and just did emulations, and I had like a single PS2 controller that I used to plug into the computer.
Talking about the game here, Ben did an interesting strat for fast limo, but like tipped the limo into the strat. Kind of interesting, quite nice.
Still getting the limo at the tattoo parlor as well. A little bit slower than Ty, but getting it better than not getting it, so...
For sure, but if it works, it works.
Gonna be seeing a 37 Lisa for Ben, which is not bad at all. So long as he doesn't have any unfortunate situations with the platforming.
I don't think Ben will be happy with that though.
No, I assume not. A 37 is kind of not really what you want to be aiming for in the you know, low 130s, sub 130 kind of time bracket as far as I am aware, but
yeah,
again, I like to think
for
there's
me,
kind of a 30-second tawny buffer.
For me, 37 is average. 36 is good. For Ben, it's like 36 is average. 35 is good. Because his PB out of Lisa is like a 36 1x. So.
Well, considering my best, like my sum of best for Lisa is a 38. I don't think I'm quite in that caliber yet, but one day I will get there, and one day I will beat all of you, and I will hold the world record. Mark my words.
Now, a certain level of confidence is good. A lot of confidence can border on delusional.
Can't wait to get sub 150 and disappear for 6 months. Yeah, this is the call out to Liquid. Look out. I'm on the way.
Yeah. A
Getting
37
limit
Lisa is
fire
fine,
12,
but
then.
you won't be happy, especially if you missed part 1.
Who's part 1? I only know Homer 2, because I never reset, you know?
So you hit part 1 every time you hit Homer 2 as well, the same amount of times.
I just skip straight. It's actually any percent, but it's just Homer 2.
Ah, so it's a Homer 2 any percent IL. I see.
There we go. Who's Liquid? Liquid Mama. Wait, wrong joke. Nice.
Oh, no, I got 5 hound dogs in here.
Imagine not having sub 150. This is made by the sub 150 first 4 run gang. You know what? Rub it in after I lose like 3 runs in like a row.
Whatever just happened was none of
Oh
my
man, that hurts.
Rugmar did do all tasks for a long time before attempting ASM. So
I'll have to pull a 180 then and just, you know, get like a really respectable time for my first all tasks. Ooh,
Ben-
going for the kickbox here instead.
imagine not calling it the spam grind.
I have to be careful with my words. We've already said the words suicide and bridge within the same sentence.
But that
I'm not
is
trying
the
to get like
spam grind.
Monka West.
I'm sorry, but you're too
Doesn't want to get Monka TOS. Keeps saying the thing which could be Monka TOS.
Sorry, we'll put a tag on it that allows this.
Now about I won. I'm sorry. Time to drive this
ASM runner or task connoisseur.
Steady wins the race. Ooh,
Yeah, what is wrong with calling it a spam grind?
Nothing, just, you know.
service. Let's do this thing.
Oh, that was a late drop as well for 4-2. On a
For
Benzo.
spam.
Great.
Yeah, Ty had the same drop in 4-2.
That is assault. That is assault. I wonder who put these here. Look at me.
Oh, man's gonna have to edit the YouTube upload to AdSenses. Oh god.
Sweet forward momentum.
Ty not failing 4-4. Very nice.
I'll do my best.
Going into 4-3 on Ben's side. Quite like the voice lines in 4-3. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on. Hey! Hey, I'm just a little girl. Oh my.
Who has some interesting dialogue. We don't talk about the Apu dialogue.
Come back here. Go. Ah! I should pay more attention. Now that was efficient. I should pay more attention.
I do like my street races plot in ASM.
Time to move. No time for caution. Ooh, polygons.
We get to see that street race in 7-4. Yes. Best part of Homer 2.
I've gotta go. Don't think I won't sue.
So, moving on to gameplay. Ty performing pretty well here. He's got to make sure to do the manip to stop him from being two-cycled.
Wait for that.
He's doing it pretty nicely, getting a decent 8th drop. I believe he's perfectly fine. Yeah, this is good. Oh, but that car is not being nice to him.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate kind of... Oh, I said the word again. Oh no. That was a not great 9th drop, but no 2-cycle.
The car gave him a little love tap.
I need a car to hug and kiss, to quote Mo in that infamous voice line from...
Though, the sedan did do a weird spin after dropping the last drop. It was kind of weird.
Man, it's kind of funky, no lie. Coming up to our first crap circles of the race.
This reminds me of when I was...
If Liquid never met Motion, Liquid would be sub 115. A 115 in ASM just sounds so far away right now. But I like to think it's doable. One day, we'll find something that makes it doable.
Huh? What?
For the last freaking time, tell me about the crap circles.
There I was surrounded by Tojo and his Nazi henchmen. When one of them, a raccoon as I recall, hits me with a banjo. Now, I never reasoned with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi one, so I...
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the crap circle?
Not a thing! Where was I? Right, now, the first time I rode in a water car...
He's been playing pretty solidly so far. He
that I'll have to describe it in sepia tone.
was ahead after Lisa still of PB.
Shaped kinda like a planet with an
It was a solid drive to the school as well. I'd be happy with that.
Planet with an antenna. That sounds awfully familiar.
Not getting the wasp at the back of school though, unfortunately.
That's it.
Coins are still looking pretty good, but you know.
Maybe that will jump
That wasp is like the 5% wasp for a reason.
these thighs. More in
Not getting that wasp does make me a little bit sad, but maybe it's because I don't have a chance to get it again.
But if you manip the wasp rod correctly, you should be able to get it consistently. But if not, it's not too bad. So Ty is 21 seconds green.
What, do you? I'll do my best. Oh.
Chat have said, imagine a runner called Axington123. I think that's a pretty decent username.
I need more stuff.
It's pretty trash tier actually. If I was ranking tier names, I'd have that in the F tier. Yeah, Ty has a 129 151, and Ben has a 130.38.
The 1, 2, 3 is for his age, right?
Yes!
Actually, the year he was born.
Yippee!
One day I'll get the respect I'm deserved.
Grandpa, let's get you to red.
But it's not bedtime yet.
Hmm.
Slow and steady wins the race. I'll bet who knows who's selling the cola.
Bruce coming in with the 123 is how high you can count. And the reply with Bruce, you have 37 in your name. It's actually getting me a little bit more than it should.
Matlock! Matlock!
Sensible
Oh,
shoe
very nice first cola truck. Well, not quite finishing it, but you know, getting it on
No.
the gas station pole. Very nice.
Ty won't be happy with that. He didn't get it. He's not getting hedge strat. He's got a decent amount of damage, but he would have wanted to have got it by now after getting the pole strat.
Oh, this is more unfortunate now. with
Yeah,
the,
this is what we call in the business slow.
you evil cola.
Ah, yes, I'm familiar with that word. Actually, my middle name, legally.
That's gonna cost me.
The number in my name is how many times I'm gonna lose in groups. It says LP3. Very clever.
I am so embarrassed.
It's okay because I'm gonna lose 4 times in my group.
Oh my goodness.
I'm only losing ironically. I'm losing for like followers and for views. And for drama, you know.
My bad. Keep Canyonero.
Nice second truck though. Very nice.
I'll clean that up later. I'm very disappointed in you.
Ty getting Wasp of Shame. I don't think his coins needed it, but Ty will do what Ty will do.
I respect. Still don't quite understand why it's the Wasp of Shame. It seems like a perfectly reasonable wasp, just like everybody else, you know? What's that wasp done to everybody else to give it a name like that?
Nice girls finish fast. Now
Yeah, it lost me time.
There.
It's slow and you only ever get it on foot if you are in need. So it's like it's like the walk of shame. It's like when you don't want to do it because you know it's losing your time and everything, but you have to do it and everyone's just watching you. And they know.
Wasps are more shameful than that, no?
No, that's the most shameful wasp.
Did Ben just ignore one of the wasps on the roof?
Yeah, he doesn't want it. He's just letting the wasp chill.
He spares another prisoner.
Yeah, exactly. You only get it if your coins are bad, therefore the shameful wasp.
What happens if your coins are always bad?
Then learn a coin route.
Ah, forehead.
You should not have stepped in front of my car.
And not quite getting the pole, the gas station.
Smiles on such
Getting in
behavior.
like a third of damage.
If he can get hedge, he'll be better than Ty's, but he is not going to get hedge.
Fortunately not. No.
Ty gets hit and run.
Gonna be hoping to get into mode pretty quickly to avoid those cops.
We will. We will. We will. Just doesn't go fairly American because of where the cops were.
Which is,
Oh.
you know, a respected choice.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
He
Ben
will.
is struggling with this cola truck.
Yeah, this is not good.
Managing to get a significant amount of damage on that tree.
Ty never does fairly American. Fair.
Looking like he was going to take advantage of the car bomb, but not being able to.
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving?
Have we seen any 5-1 fails yet?
I'm not sure.
I think one of the things I've struggled with as a newer runner is the greed that comes with 5-1. Thinking you can get the car bomb and then almost failing the mission because of it.
So Ben is now comparing to his first run of a 250.
"22 minutes ahead though, Pog."
What the hell were you thinking?
You know something's gone wrong. Or really, really good if you go into a stream where they're comparing against worst segments. Either they're so far ahead that they don't want to get nervous, or they're so far behind they just want to see green.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
Third truck. Once it explodes. There we go.
Legitimate businessman social club. Looks like Abu Nahasa Pima Petalon is taking on the mob.
Knocking off for the American now.
He doesn't get that box, but if his coin route never gets that box, it doesn't really matter.
Must admit, the smell of fresh air
You
is
get
much
what
more
you're used to,
pleasing
I
than the
guess.
odor of the hot dog machine. Your failure shames
Nice
you.
early escape.
Yes, you. Move it, cracker. Ha! Clean up in aisle 1.
And we
And
see
then-
Ben move on to Apu.
Yeah, this is the last race of the night as well.
Try, foolish driver. Whoa, you.
No staying awake until 2 or 4 a.m. tonight. We can all go to bed nice and early.
Glory to the name of the
I'd rather have England win the Shah tourney than the Euros. That's absolutely fair.
I still say we should have done a draw for people in the Shah community to pull a name out of a hat.
I've done the work draw and I got North Macedonia, and whilst I'm going to support them with my heart, they're not going to win. So I got my opportunity to to win 2 bottles of alcohol. Like it could have been like a glorious day. But my boss has said if North Macedonia get past the group stages, I get every game they play off. So, you know, here's to hoping I get a couple of days off. Just through through big talk.
Harry Kane trying the 7-2 yeet. Nah, we all know Harry Kane would do
No.
resets. He'd be a reset enthusiast.
What in the hell were you thinking? I am a mean,
Decent baby van from Type, getting it right next to the hospital.
Got the bingo square.
Quickly! Thank you all for coming. I'll see you in hell.
So would Harry Kane just go for bridge clip? The easiest tap in?
Hello, famous.
Nah, Peter Crouch would be a bridge clip kind of guy.
Hoodlums put pornography in the vital magazines.
Just for simple tapping.
This is just between me.
Harry Kane is the guy from Fortnite.
Ah.
I think something happened when we both chose to commentate where I don't know, I wouldn't say the quality went down necessarily, but we've taken a bit of a detour.
I blame you. I'm down to earth. Never go off topic on my commentaries.
What the hell were you thinking, sir?
Sure thing. Sure thing. What's Fortnite? It's a measurement of time.
More specifically, on the date section of time.
You should not have stepped in front of my car.
Ben also did late American. We have a couple of late American connoisseurs.
Can we get some some love for late American?
Going off-topic and commentary. I think my favorite off-topic commentary I've done is with Christian. We just started talking about which wrestlers would be each car, and we decided that Keith Lee would be a garbage truck or something because it's a big beefy boy.
Which celebrity is realistically most likely to do a Shah run? I think Tony Hawk has a chance.
Now, Evil Uno. I know Evil Uno, the wrestler in AEW, has done a casual Shah playthrough, so.
Hand over your... I must admit,
It's coming, Homer.
fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the
Oh yeah,
machine.
Bruce.
Chat really brought the funny out tonight. We've entered the comedy zone tonight, boys.
Oh yes, Bruce is a TV celebrity.
Oh, that's true. We do have our own celebrity
300 horsepower
in
convenient power.
in the community. Countdown's finest. Sadly was on the news once. That counts. Sure, that counts. I was on the radio once. And
I mean, you
am
do
the
have
face of the university, and
you do have a face for radio, so it makes sense.
I hate you.
And Ben doing
I have a
This-
voice for a silent movie as well, huh? Whilst we're at it.
well, I wasn't gonna go that far. Ben not having a very good baby van at all here. Not getting the bingo square.
Hey.
Yeah,
Not the bingo square, not like this.
not like this.
Finishing up the baby van right there.
Just give me a minute to catch my breath.
Season was once in the background of a Top Gear episode, and reality was in the crowd for Ninja Warrior. Very nice. Mayor Quimby is the mayor of Springfield. That's true. We need to consider that. That's a celebrity.
Oh, I should sleep more.
I am
once-
unfortunate enough to have had people come up to me in the street and be like, "Oh, you're the person from the university." It's really alarming to see your own face on the bus stop. I'm not gonna lie. I'll have to find the proof and DM it to you because like it's alarming. It's a lot. They got all the people in them. They got the business people. They got like, you know, the diverse group, and then they got the Shah runner. So like, you know, there really is something for everybody in there.
This is not good for my insurance.
Imagine bumping into someone on the street and they say, "Oh, you're that Shah runner." Could you imagine?
But the closest thing I had was when I was streaming Shah once. Someone came in and was just like, "Oh, you're that guy who does commentary on Speed Simpsons. I love your work. I'll see you next time on Speed Simpsons."
Very nice.
just between me and you, random object. Ha! Clean up in aisle 1.
I've never actually seen that person again, but yeah.
He's recognized for Speed Simpsons by his own kids.
Uh,
My friend had...
I feel like getting recognized for Shire is the lowest you can get. Yeah, I think that's kind of true.
to be fair, when you do like so many commentaries, you're bound to get people to hear your commentary.
The closest you've come to being recognized in public is not being stood up on a grinder date. Oh my god.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
What has this turned into?
I'm going to mess you up.
This is like the weirdest humble brag I think I've ever been involved in. In relating to gameplay, we're about to see an armored truck.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the last run I commentated earlier, we had a double miss. So here's to hoping we get a little bit lucky with the runners and we get the double strat this
Here we
time.
are at the destination.
Oh, is that gonna stay in?
Hey, that's totally not supposed to happen.
Not quite staying in. Did look like it was on the pole more than it was on the stairs, but... I think we missed something with the garbage truck for Ben whilst looking at the armored truck. Might need an update from that one, chat. Went back to the try and save and restarted. Oh my god, that's devastating. Nico commentating curses all armored trucks. You know what? Maybe it's right. Maybe it's in the stars. Maybe I'm the bad luck. Maybe I'm the bad guy.
Dude, you better not.
I'm having a bit of a, a peep show moment.
Hasta la vista, suckers.
I've almost got onto 90 commentaries, so
Very nice.
to think I haven't even been doing this a year yet.
I feel like the "Are we the baddies" moment was actually just like the commentary I did earlier. That was a very "Are we the baddies" moment, cursing out both those armored trucks, cursing out the busts as well.
I don't know. I started singing "Is Coming Home" for Owlman just before he proceeds to blow up for waste.
Love it when I do this.
That's evil.
Ben, I'm not sure if park is gonna work for Ben. That looked rather sketch how the car was angled. It might work, but it's kind of sketch.
No problemo.
Better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in
So
the
good.
magazines.
All for Bart.
Hope I have room in my pants for this.
Oops.
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving?
All right. Mine. All mine.
What in the hell were you thinking? Thank you for not dodging.
Hoping for a good curator.
I am a lean, mean,
Ooh, unfortunate, but getting a significant amount of damage.
Lose it, tool.
Yeah, he should be fine as long as he
backup.
gets. Yeah, if he gets to his backup, it's gonna be good. He gets something. Yeah, this looks fine.
A
It's
little bit
fine.
of a tough time, but it's
It's
okay.
it's fine.
There we go.
See, nothing to worry about.
hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me.
Getting the cutscene skip. Very nice.
Apu. Automan. You got it.
Ooh, that must have hurt.
Moving on to armored truck for Ben.
Watch it, bud. Ow! I lost my buzz.
I don't remember these being here before.
Ooh, that's a breakdown.
PB update for Ty. He is 1 second behind PB so far.
Very nice. Very nice.
1 whole second.
Hey, no fair.
Well, Ben is 36 minutes green on his worst, but I don't know how that fares against his best. Oh, we got the bought license plate. Let's go.
My coccyx.
Are you even watching the road?
You better run.
Going for the lighthouse wasp as well.
The good old,
Armored truck on the on Ben's side.
Want to be that guy?
the
Currently
good old,
stuck.
the Critch Wasp.
Taking the long route back, giving itself more time to blow up.
Perfection. Thy name is
Getting
Kearney.
Ganesh.
Out of my way, man.
He-
Kearney.
He ties up Ty's AM radio card.
What
From
an
Adia.
absolute madman. Not often do you see Ganesh in a run.
You really don't, so that's pretty cool. So I think that's +2 for a bonus point there. Fun fact, there was a day where me and Ty just ground 6-2 IMs just to one-up each other.
You've told me about this, and that sounds like my personal hell. I think my version of the bad place is doing a Shah run, but never actually finishing 7-7. Because I'm stuck on like 4-2 and 6-2.
Loser.
It's a really good curator split for Ben. Gaining a total of 9 minutes almost on his sum of worst. He's got to be feeling good about that now as well.
Oh no, this was on
Nearly
his.
9 minutes, sorry, I can't count. Nearly 7 minutes.
Don't have a cow, man.
Motel
And-
net as well for Ty.
Yeah, he did
Supposed to
the
be my
new
class. Gimme,
the
gimme.
new 6-2.
Yeah, I totally rule. Woo, nice one. My pants are chafing me. What's my name? Booyah. Give it up for America's bad boy.
An unfortunate curator so far for
Fine by me.
Ben. Should be able to get him in the tunnel with the amount of damage he's got. Bottom of the tunnel, not so bad. Not the curator you'd want after the armored truck, but this should be good enough to, you know, leave with a decent Apu.
My rims cost
And he gets the cutscene skip.
$9. Whoa, wicked. You are looking at an atomic win. All for March.
Unfortunately, this isn't PB pace for Ben anymore, I don't believe, but he's played pretty well.
Whoa, wicked.
He missed about one cutscene skip and had a couple of difficulties, but all in all, it's been pretty solid.
Even if it's not PB pace, we could see a couple of golds. And that's what you gotta do these non-PB late games for. Really start shaving down some of that time.
For sure.
Got a second board as well. Let's go, we've got the double board. Port squared.
Hello, drivers.
got a little situation here.
I don't understand why board is such an important card. It's got the same value as any other.
Getting it in school bus is cool. That's it. We all know Pin Pals is the best card to get.
Woo, nice one. Take that.
So,
Lousy Lord.
considering Ty's armor truck, the fact that he's still on
This car can take it.
PB pace is
And the crowd goes wild.
pretty good, you know. I'd say he'd be.
Professor Freak. No problemo.
And we're gonna see a couple of
Got it.
boxes from. I'm not even sure what this place is called. The other part of Krusty Lou.
Studio A.
Studio A.
Studio A.
Studio A. Ah, I see.
A is for apple.
A is for Axie.
Could have just gone for that.
A is for Apu.
I didn't do it.
Not quite getting the fast Duff for me, Duffy, and going for the hit. Absolutely launching the Duff truck. And still somehow getting a drop. Very nice, very nice.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
Let's go, Lobster.
Ah.
Eat my
Welcome
dust,
in.
dust
Welcome in,
eaters.
gamers. Welcome in, Raiders.
What inspired the group names? Maybe because we're playing this game called Simpsons Hit and Run, and these are the characters, and we decided that maybe they'd be cool.
You know, Milhouse is famously one of Homer's kids, so
He's still a character in the game,
I show this
an
picture to
NPC,
you,
but
you
a
have
character.
to believe me.
now we're hoping for a good
Attention
FMJ
callers, 10-year-old hitch principal
on
skip.
on Ty's
Bart
part.
Simpson
Meanwhile,
at
you know,
your
it's 6-3, the kind of auto-scroller like coin mission.
Yeah, they're the card
my
files
God.
game.
Bring it
Oh.
on.
They could,
Launching Skinner. Getting a real good FMJ in the process anyway.
Simpson style.
yeah. So we couldn't choose some of the other ones, like I think Grandpa was wanted to be used, but
My
they
brother
didn't
will
have
now
a
show
thing
this to
for it.
Krusty. And if he doesn't believe me now, I'll fry his butt. Krusty, fine by me. Let's roll.
The Simpsons
Eat my
Hit
dust,
and
dust
Run.
eaters. You're all mine.
It's kind of mad to think we have people running in this tournament who are younger than the game.
I'd like to take a moment to reflect on the fact that, whilst I'm not sure on one of the sexualities of the members of my group, the other three of us are all LGBTQ, and we are in the Smithers group, and I just think that's foreshadowing, and I'd like to point that out.
Well, the fourth member is a lamb, so I'm not sure.
That's... I don't really want to know about what Smithers gets up to in his free time, but like, the drawer is rigged, Kappa Pride. Do be like that.
Well, my group has 3 of the older runners. I believe we have the oldest, maybe the second oldest, and one of the next oldest.
Yes, that's how order tends to go.
We also have the youngest, and we're in the Maggie group.
Nice.
Well, the G stands for goat, right?
Sure. I was thinking the B stands more for like bear or something, you know?
And now Jonesy gets to 135.58. That Jonesy versus Slater is certainly going to become one of the spiciest matchups in the entire
Easy peasy.
tournament.
That's gonna be exciting.
Just give me a sec to catch my breath.
Guys, coin's looking real good going into this. Shouldn't have to, you know, deviate too much to get the coins. Meanwhile, Duff truck back up for Ben, looking good.
You cheated,
Ooh,
cheater!
alien car getting stuck on that milk van. The milk truck has just arrived.
Kid, I almost spilled my sundae.
Oh, now come on!
And people say I'm slow. Wait a minute, that was an insult.
Only getting the shell of the wasp and not the wasp itself on Ben's screen. Unfortunate. I'm making that my thing.
Ow! My neck! Eat my dust! Hey, what's up with that?
How'd you like a newspaper upside your head?
We're number one! We're number one!
Nice. The 3 pulls on the cutscene for Part 2. It's a 3-to-3 cutscene skip on Ty's end. Very nice. And the FMJ for Ben as well.
Leonard, give me... Let's see, I need something to board up the window.
That's a very nice FMJ. Going into Homer 2.
Hey, come back here. Them's are sleeping on board. Oh, guess I'll have to use a hop for a pillow now.
Mo? I didn't do it.
Not even needing that second box. And the 500 very comfortably.
I'm king of the world!
If anything, with a little bit of carefully planned destruction, he may have been able to get the 500 without even getting the box. But that would have risked the hit and run, so I do respect the decision not to drive like an absolute madman.
Hey, you there.
Ty
It's crashing time!
is 5 seconds red. Of going into this, but now he is 7 seconds red after 7-1.
Oh, not like this. 7 whole
It's
seconds.
going to be really close. Yeah, Jonesy got a 135. The top 2 of that group now are at 135.
And attempting to go for a boat jump, not quite getting it, but still going for it nonetheless.
Let's go. Ben with a 109. Bart 2. Pretty hype.
I have no endurance!
We missed something. I feel like it was in long black probes, but I was watching Ben more than I was watching Ty. We had a yeet of some sorts.
I was taking a sip of my beverage.
I was watching 6-7 on the other side of my screen. My eyes suddenly seemed to miss like what was going on.
Ty failed. That is a sad.
No.
He went for the
fail.
yeet. The yeet. So that's pretty much PB dead. I was too focused on checking to see what Ty was on PB, and then
My attention had gone to watching the end of part 2 for Ben. Them being 2 minutes behind Ty's part 2 finishing time.
I'm glad you're.
That's a shame on Ty's end. Oh no, Ty failed. Anyway.
Let's see you do better.
I having to restart the mission there. Not quite getting the hits he wanted for the walls.
Ben does have a chance. For sure, yeah.
It's just still not over. It's not over until it's over.
That hurt because I didn't have a good. Ow. Oh dear.
I'd say this mission is very weird to watch in first person.
Ty likes doing 7-3 in first person.
Crashing time.
He does it pretty much every single time he tries this trick. I don't think he actually does it third person ever. So
Ben, on the other hand, going for the destroy as much stuff as you can before getting to the zombie car, getting 501 coins.
yeah, he's only. Ty got it pretty nicely in his last race, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. So
Ty finally getting the 7-3, but you know, is he winning, son? Oh, ooh, this is unfortunate to watch.
this is. He's finally out for sure this time.
This is not over. Ben could, with a clean 7-3, Ben could easily, you know, pull this back. If everything becomes, you know, this difficult at the home at 2 stage, we could really see either of them take the win still.
Yeah, Ben
Nice alien craft.
is pretty much in the lead
Half of the tractor
at this point. This would definitely be an upset, but
Talk about thinning the nerd.
at the start of the day, it was really tight to know who was gonna win. Ben is a phenomenal runner and doesn't run as much as Ty, but does pull off PBs when he does. So
I need to find.
Be an
Sweet.
absolute shame for Ty to lose the race at, you know, the final moments due to the unfortunate missed yeet and also the unfortunate out of bounds. With a clean out of bounds, this could be Ben's. You never know.
Uh-oh, it's that black car again. Ooh, it has the speed of a sub boss combined with the tenacity of a level boss.
We've got a 125.54-ish finish. 7-3 for Ty. Ben's end, it looks like we could be seeing the overtake. With the first try, 7-3 out of bounds. This is going to be huge.
Ouch! My bikini zone's chafing.
it really is. I think
Everyone sucks but me. Way to ignore the speed limit. Chest pain.
Ooh.
Let's do this thing. Must never run again.
It's like a 22-second lead for Ben.
Oh my god.
Ty will be very disappointed if he loses this, and this actually has a lot of connotations in the brackets, because if Ty loses this and then loses his next match, he will then be 4th seed of a group and have to face a 5th seed from lower brackets.
I was struggling to almost pick up Spooky Greg right there.
Oh, I need a disco nap. Oh man, my car is
Then
gone.
get in the park as well.
It was full of wow. Piece of cake. Cake.
Oh, but messing up the parkour. Luckily messing it up earlier than later, but
Yeah, that is a
Sweet
mini frazzle.
won't be too detrimental to his time. It's not quite as bad as the Oma 2 fiasco that is going on Ty's side of the screen.
Oh, that was too easy.
Yeah, but Ty could settle the ship here with a good set of resets. Oh, I spoke too soon. Ty.
We'll be seeing a restart mission.
Crunching time.
It's now up to Ben to not choke anything.
Ah, no.
If we see a double choke, this still could be anyone's, but if Ben does have this could be the GG.
No.
But we've seen a lot of Homer 2, you know, really come and change things around. People who look like they've got the lead lose it. You never know. This really could still be anyone's. Another intense race, really down to the wire till Homer 2.
Enjoy my parole more often.
So long, suckers.
Ty having it in the bag and then dropping it at the end.
Whoa, like there's a convention in town.
Spilling all the beans all over the floor. But you never know, it could still be good.
Those resets look good so far from my small knowledge of where the resets need to be. Just waiting for that big jump now.
And he'll be good for it.
And he gets it. Very nice.
See, Ben's going for bridge clip on 60, so that'll be very nice, really.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
Bodacious.
Walk. That was
If he gets this first try,
Sayonara.
if he gets it first try,
Where'd you get that?
Try 1.5. Unfortunate Hearst timing. Attempt 2.
no, that
Ooh.
was bad. His car was angled incorrectly. Like, you gotta be straight to that bridge. You want to be like an arrow. You want to be drawn
Not
back.
sure I can relate to that right there, but I do understand what you're saying.
A straight 90-degree angle.
Uh,
Not 85, not 92.
Come on, Ben. There we
Yeah,
go.
he's got it. This should still be enough.
Land hard to bite.
Should. We've got 7-7 to go yet. Anything can happen. As someone who has lost many a good run to a 7-7 fiasco, mishap, you know, this... anything could happen.
Oh, I'm going to a better place.
The interesting thing is because we have a slight delay with Ben due to the slight stream lag and also what seems to be load times as well. We're actually going to see Ty finish first unless anything happens. But that does not necessarily mean he's going to have the time, so really it's going to be waiting to see what happens on Ben's end. Ty really can't do much more then get to the plant in one piece.
At this point, all your money would be on Ben to bring it home. He's a very solid runner. He's a safe pair of hands.
Nothing lasts forever.
Safer than Van der Sar in his heyday.
Oh, my
Hmm.
head!
Very nice.
The Democrat. Okay, that's a lawsuit.
A 1:33:06 the time. Now
GG.
we just anxiously wait to make sure that Ben doesn't do
Oh, I
anything
spilled my tea
that,
bag.
you know, will throw this. Ben should have this in the bag.
Last time I voted.
He should, yes.
Get out of my way, jerk ass. Move it, you milkshake.
Yeah, the 7-2 really cost you there, Ty, but
Why did I come here again? Where am I gonna put all this? Let's make the scene.
and Ben will be bringing it home.
Would somebody tell me what just happened?
We are a low 132 from the looks of things. The final jump into the tractor beam, very nice, and that is GG's with the victory for Ben. Within 52 seconds of each other as well. A very close race down to the wire, as we have seen many a time as well.
For
Big
sure, it's been
congratulations.
a very, very good race.
Unfortunately, no PBs this time for either of the runners, but still a very solid attempt. Ben within 2 minutes of his PB, which for a tourney is always great, especially with these higher bracket runners. I think it's a lot harder to, you know, whereas, you know, in the seed 8, if you're going for sub 150, it could happen, but that sub 130 is going to be hard to get in a tourney. It involves a lot more stuff going correct than a 150, so, you know, to be even within like a minute 30 of that, an amazing job. And Ty, on the other hand, as well, such a great race. Unfortunate homer too, but really keeping the pace up until, you know, the final like wire, you know?
Yeah.
GG's round.
Oh, dang it.
How you feeling?
That run was mostly good.
Yeah, you
Until I
were
missed on the
bordering.
truck and then failed 7-2.
You were bordering PB pace, like going into Homer 2. Like it was very
Yeah.
there
What?
and thereabouts.
43 seconds in quick cash.
Yeah,
Damn.
but you were, I think, 5 seconds.
Yeah, plus 5.2 into
Yeah,
Homer. And then 7-3 wasn't much of a help. That was a disaster.
And then Ben says in a Twitch chat that the run was way better than he thought it was going to be after the first half. Ben really coming in clutch as well. We saw an amazing cola trucks by Ben as well. Decent Apu. Not much going wrong there. We had a mishap with the garbage truck with Ben though, I think.
yeah.
But yeah, all in all, a really solid race to finish, you know, so close to each other. Congratulations.
And that 7-3 tie.
At 7-3.
Oh, that was
When I've been messing around, I've got the older strap more consistent, but it just doesn't seem to work when it comes down to it. Like, it's more consistent, but it's slower when it works.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going for consistency over speed, and it just didn't, which is unfortunate. I think I was rushing it too much.
That is quite unfortunate. But yeah, it's kind of concerning now that you're 0-2 in your group tie.
Shut up.
Because as a 5th seed, you could be 4th seed.
Yeah. I just need to do some Homer 2 ales, I think.
Never
For
heard
Where
sure.
I can
practice.
actually do the strats consistently, because that's where I'm falling down heavily.
For sure.
I mean, either way, congratulations to both runners.
Ben, missing the first cutscene skip was unfortunate. But you definitely didn't really let that affect you, so it was really nicely played.
Yeah, it's a
On
definite
balance.
like good pullback as well.
Hmm. Well, I'm 6 for 6. I'm 6 for 6 on my cutscenes. That's.
Nice.
I honestly wasn't
That's pretty
expecting
good.
that.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Oh, we saw the AM radio toy and the Ganesh card as well. Thank you for those little treats.
We have now had 20 different runners do one of our races, which is pretty cool. But Ty, do you have anything else you want to say?
Not really. Oh yeah, and sleuthing. Snake took the scenic route.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the
Did,
thing.
yeah.
He decided to go for a little drive. I don't think I've actually seen him go that way. Like, I know Frink can sort of go up the shortcut. I thought he might do the same thing, but he didn't. He just went all the way around.
Yeah.
And they still dropped it over the other side of the dam.
That was pretty funny. It's like, yeah, I lost your time. Just chill. Just chill.
Yeah, that was a good race.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? 52 seconds in it? Damn. Could have won so many times.
You could, but it's unfortunate. Ben getting the upset, the minor upset, but an upset nonetheless. GG's to both runners. Thank you, Duck Bob, for the restream. And thank you, Nico, for commentating with me.
Thank you for commentating with me.
It was an experience.
It sure was.
And join us next time for the Group Burns match 2 between Slend and Ticker at 9 a.m. BST. So in about 9 hours from now is that match, and that's going to be a banger of a match.
That one is going to be great. I know it's going to be early for some of the British folks, but, you know, I don't think this is one that you want to miss.
It has Quimby and Guarini on comms as well, so
We're going to
it's
enter the
going
funny
to
zone
be...
very early in the day.
Yes. Slend is going to win 100% of the time, so...
Oh, Quimby. The bullying started and it's not even the race yet.
But yeah, GG's, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thank you for everybody who stopped by. Thank you for commentating with me, Axie. GG's to both the runners. Thank you for the restream as well, Duck Bob.